Mealybugs are common, soft-bodied scale insects that will feed on ornamentals and other plants in your garden. Similar to aphids, these pests will produce honeydew, a sweet substance that attracts ants. If left alone, you'll not only have a mealybug infestation killing your garden, but you may soon have an ant infestation as well. So in this video, we'll show you how to identify and get rid of mealybugs so your home and garden can stay pest-free. To shop for the products featured in this video and learn more about mealybug control, click the icon in the top right of the screen, or click the link in the description below. The first thing you should do in any pest control plan is identify what exactly you're dealing with. Careless identification can lead to wrong treatment methods, costing you time and money. When dealing with mealybugs, you're more likely to spot female mealybugs. Adult female mealybugs can grow from 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch. Their bodies are multi-segmented, and most species have distinct waxy filaments. Their bodies tend to be dark in color, but they are covered in a white waxy material. As female mealybugs feed on sap, they'll secrete the waxy material and honeydew. Honeydew is a sugary, liquid waste that will attract other insects like ants to your garden. As this is an organic material, it's subject to rot and will eventually form a blackened mold if left unconsumed by insects. Male mealybugs are much more rare than female mealybugs. However, keep in mind that male mealybugs look more like flies. Males can grow to be up to 3 millimeters long, and they fly using 2 small wings on their backs. Inspection is the next phase of any good pest control plan. Once you know what your pests look like, check around your property to confirm their presence or to find hotspots of activity. Mealybugs can be found on buds, along stems, or under new leaves, and will usually pick a secluded spot on the plant to settle. On fruit-bearing plants or trees, you can find mealybugs on the fruits themselves, and you can also find them infesting underneath the bark of a tree as well. When inspecting plants for mealybugs, be sure to look out for the common signs of infestations: cotton-like webbing or wax, blackened mold from rotting honeydew, yellowed leaves, and warped plant growth. After identifying your pest and inspecting for activity on your property, it's time to start treatment. Before starting any treatment, be sure to wear your personal protective equipment or PPE, and remember to keep all people and pets off the treated areas until dry. To get rid of mealybugs in large areas, you'll need to use a pesticide labeled for mealybug control like Dominion 2L. Dominion 2L is a systemic insecticide, meaning it will get absorbed into treated plants and will kill pests that feed from those plants. This is great because many pesticides are not effective on mealybugs. Their waxy coating protects them from most direct spray applications. Dominion 2L is recommended for treating larger plants and landscape ornamentals. We suggest you use a hose end sprayer to easily make large volume applications. Dominion 2L will need to be applied at a rate of 0.4 to 0.6 fluid ounces per 1,000 square feet with at least 10 gallons of water. Getting rid of mealybugs on trees and shrubs will require you to measure the area differently. For trees, you will need to measure the diameter of the tree trunk in inches and apply Dominion 2L at a rate of 0.1 to 0.4 fluid ounces per inch of trunk diameter with at least 10 gallons of water. For shrubs, you will need to apply Dominion 2L at a rate of 0.1 to 0.2 fluid ounces per foot of shrub height. To use the 20-gallon hose end sprayer, remove the reservoir from the nozzle, make sure the sprayer's control valve and your water pump are off, then attach the nozzle to the hose. Add the proper amount of Dominion 2L, then fill the reservoir with enough water to treat the area. Double check to make sure your control valve and water pump are still off, then attach the reservoir to the nozzle. Once you've ensured a tight connection, you can now turn the water on. To spray, push forward on the control valve. To stop, simply pull the valve back into the off position. The most effective way to apply Dominion 2L for mealybug control is to apply in a high volume around the base of the plant so that it can effectively reach the plant's root zone. Focus on getting the pesticide solution down to where the plant's roots reside. For flowers and ground cover, you will want to apply in a similar fashion, evenly broadcasting the solution on and around plants. It is recommended that you water the area after application to further drive the Dominion 2L solution down to the plant's root zone. Keep in mind that because Dominion 2L is a systemic insecticide, it is toxic to any labeled insect that feeds on the treated plant, including bees. Do not apply Dominion 2L when bees and other pollinators are active to avoid harm. To get rid of mealybugs on houseplants, you may want to use a different option that can be used in small volumes for smaller plants. Just fill a spray bottle with isopropyl alcohol and spray any mealybugs directly to kill them. Using alcohol on plants is generally safe for the plant, but you may want to spray a small section of the plant to look for any damage. Prevention is essential to keeping pests in check. Even after you've applied pesticides, the best way to stop mealybug activity is to make sure it can't happen. To prevent mealybugs, it's best to be diligent in monitoring your plants and checking for activity and spraying your plants when necessary. Note the health of your plants, and when something doesn't seem right, address the problem as soon as possible. You can also attract beneficial insects like ladybugs by growing certain plants in your garden that those insects love. Ladybugs are natural predators for mealybugs, aphids, and other insects that feed on the sap of ornamental and garden plants, so use them as a natural deterrent for future pest activity. Finally, be sure to make reapplications of Dominion 2L quarterly. The product will remain effective for up to 90 days, killing pests that attempt to feed untreated plants. Mealybugs are small insects that can cause serious damage when populations spike, but there are ways to control an infestation that's gone out of hand. With these professional products and tips from Solutions Pest and Lawn, you can stop mealybugs from infesting your plants, and we offer same-day shipping to help you get control quickly. Visit our website to get your products today. If you like this how-to guide, please share, and if you're new to our channel, subscribe for more how-to and product videos, and contact us for more tips, tricks, and DIY pest solutions.